made a mistake to prepare my slides, but okay. So next week we will talk about the heat transfer. Okay. So today maybe 3 course we talk about metric. Yeah, all of our subject is about metric, thermometric, calorimetric, and then photometric. This time we will discuss about the photometry. So, what is photometry? What do you think? Photo related to light, right? Photo is photometric is a branch of optics that deals with measuring matrix, measuring light in terms of its perceived brightness based on human eye. Okay, that's photometrics. For the definition of photometric is quantifying the amount of light that's emitted, transmitted, or received by an object or a system. That's photometrics. Why, as the industrial engineering student, we should learn about photometry? What is the relation between this science and our research study field about industrial? Why we should? Do you know how many concentrations in industrial engineering in UB? For example, we have quality and reliability engineering, and then supply chain management. Or this, yeah. You know? Do you know?
No.
Not yet? Okay, not yet. Okay. There are 6 concentrations actually in industrial engineering department. Quality and reliability engineering, and then manufacturing system.
Oh, is it laboratory?
Yeah. Based on the laboratory we have 6 laboratories and 1 studio, and our compartment as well, 6 study field concentration. The other is about the ergonomic. Yeah. So as the industrial engineer wannabe, we have to know about how we make our environment for our worker comfortable, suitable with human eye, and make them work properly. Yeah. So we have to know what kind of light we should provide. Okay? The photometry and the eye. We know that the human eye is not equally sensitive for any wavelength of light, visible light. Only some wavelength we can see. For example, light. Yeah. And then when we see the sky, the color will change. Yeah, because we see the different. Actually, that's related with the wavelength. In the morning, the wavelength is what color? Blue. Blue. It means that the wavelength is longer than. Shorter than when sunset, right? The sun is go far from us, and then the wavelength is longer than in the morning. Yeah, so the color become sunset is orange, red. The wavelength is longer, right? So for the photometry, attempts to account for this by weighting the measured power of each wavelength with a factor that represents how sensitive the eye is that wavelength. How sensitive we see the light with different wavelength. Okay, this is photometry. What is light? Light, do you know two characteristic of light? You got particle and characteristic of light.
Heat.
Particle and two side. Particle and be a wave. Wave and particle. Light could be as particle and also could be as wave. So as particle, light consists of photons, also like particles. They travel in waves and transmit energy in pulses. Light is created but when energy is converted. What we call it? The law dualism wave and particle. I forget. Do you know about that? No. Okay. Short wavelengths are termed ultraviolet, like when we see the sky, and longer waves are termed infrared. When sunset, the sky will be red color, right? Okay, so the point of this study is to quantify the photo or lighting. Yeah. How can we measure the brightness of lamp or maybe our environment? There are many different units of measure that we can use to measure the photo or lighting. This one we call, what is it, lux meter. We will talk at the end of the class. So this kind of the flux or lux meter to measure the light. What is light flux? We often say that how many lumen of this lamp or light. Do you know what it means?
Is it a unit?
Unit of
Light.
light. Unit of light means that a kind of intensity of light. Yeah. Yeah. So we call it lumen. The lamp. The light flux is measured in lumens, LM. The unit lumen is an internationally standardized unit of measurement of for light flux of a light source. It indicates how much light is emitted from the source of light. Yeah, for example, lamp. So it measures the total light output. Luminance show us the total light output that's emitted from the subject. So the lumens of the luminaire therefore provide information about its brightness. How bright the light source, how bright the lamp. Yeah. So identical luminaire types can be compared by their weightage, but this different lamp, however, produce different amount of light. Yeah, for the same watt of the weightage of the lamp, it could be have the different amount of light. Different types of lamps, for example, with the same wattage, will be have different amount of light. To compare the high intensity of different lamps, luminous flux must be used. Okay, any question? No? Yeah. The value lumen doesn't take the brightness sensation into account, and the perception of brightness is additionally influenced by the beam angle of our vision. For example, it will influence the how much light we receive from the object. Yeah, I've told you about my experience, work experience. in furniture company, and I work as the quality assurance officer. One of my responsibility is to ensure that the quality of products will meet the customer specification. One of the specification from customer or buyer is the color matching. Yeah. My company, not my company, produce the set of bed furniture. For example, bedding, and then mirror, and then dresser, TV chest, like that. While the producer, the division who make the bed set is different. For bed, for example, produced by multi division, and then the finishing, and then for mirror, from the other department. So the operator also different. Yeah, and the quality control will check all of the bed set. It should have same color. For example, type of color, saddle brown. So all of the bed set should be saddle brown. There is no gradation. Should be. So the quality control inspector using color panels like this square of the wood, and then finished by the particular color, and then the quality control have this one, and then the operator of finishing department who will finish the furniture will have one also, and the quality control will check the color with this color panel as standard. Check, compare like this. For example, this color panel have the same color with this furniture, and then check the direction of color, the what is it? Serat. The fiber, not the fiber. The pattern, and also the color, and then whether it's same or not, pass or fail, color matching inspections. And to make this color panel, they will make a copy of color panel. There is one, or maybe there are two color panel master from the buyer. Buyer will approve the color panel master, and then the production division will copy the color panel one into many color panels. Yeah, and then they will check one master. They will check this, and then make another color panel, and then check this is master, this is copy, and check the color. Compare with the master of color panel. They make many copies of color panel. And do you know how they check the color? Just with the visual inspection, without any tools. And they do like this. This is a copy of color panels, the master of color panel, and then they make many, for example, 10 copy of color panel, and then they put it inside until there, and then this is also there are another color panel, and then they stand in the middle, check, okay, that's good, same, okay, that's good, okay, that's good. And what happened next with that kind of methods to check the color of color panels? What do you think?
Is it using the light?
Using the light, and then what kind of problem with that kind of methods we will find? This is master. This color panel, copy of color panel beside the master will be okay. Maybe similarity is okay. Accuracy of the color may be 90%, but what happened with the next? With different angle, and right there. With the light source, maybe, for example, there. Yeah. The result will be
Different.
not
The same.
same. accurate. The accuracy is not good because different angle of the light source and then our visual, our eye will influence the results of color we receive, right? So that's why we have to know about the photometry. Yeah, and I will jump to this one. Yeah, this is the color matching cabinet. Actually, we can use this cabinet to make the copy of color panels. I suggest my boss, my manager, to use this cabinet because when I see the existing method to inspect the color panels copy, how to inspect the color panels copy, I think, yeah, that's the root cause that we found that many problems about the color variations in the bed set. So I suggested my manager, but he refused because maybe he doesn't know about the physics science. Yeah, he thought that okay, it's no problem with that method. Yeah, I just said that when we use that method, it will influence the results. Yeah, this is the application of the photometric science, the color light box that we used to match the color. Yeah, that's already widely used in different companies, textiles, and then see. This is textile testing laboratories to check the color difference. Just put it in the cabinet and then we can see the difference between the master, maybe the standard with the product. Yeah, there is the specified standard. Maintain the color matching consistency and quality. Yeah, and then another variety of industries such as automotive, ceramics, cosmetics, foodstuff, footwear, furniture, knitwear, leather, so many industries will use this color matching cabinets. Yeah, that's why we have to learn about the photometrics. Yeah, checks color difference on night duty. Another problem I found when I worked in a furniture company is to inspect the colors. Yeah, beside the color, the how to make the color panels copy. Another problem is there is the different environment between the one inspection and another inspection. For example, for the department of Mauli or another finishings department, they will inspect the color of the furniture inside a room with lamp, brightness of lamp, using lamp. And another department inspect outside with sunlight. So they will, yeah, same like us when we match our dress. Me in my bedroom, oh, I think it's matched. But when I come out, oh no, there is the gradation of my hijab and my dress. So I changed my dress again after that. Because different when we use lamp and sunlight. You can see the difference of finish. This one. Looks values between sunlight and maybe office workplace and then living space like this, different looks. Yeah, and when we want to use lamp in our maybe office workplace to inspect the colors maybe, and we want to ensure that the result is same, so we have to find the lamp with the same or similar lux luminance, so the difference will be minimized. Yeah, that's, yeah, industrial engineer should know about this. Okay, any question? I have have the invitation from Vice Rector to attend the event in Vidyaloka. Actually at 8
Oh.
o'clock the invitation, but okay, I will make it quick.
Okay.
This is the office workplace, yeah, brightly illuminated by an array of many precise fluorescent light for a combined light high luminous flux. And different with the laser pointer has very low luminous flux but high luminous intensity. That's the difference between luminous flux and luminous intensity. What is the light intensity then? Light intensity show us the high intensity. This laser pointer, high intensity.
Laser. Maybe laser.
Laser, yeah. What is the difference? The luminous is low. Luminous flux is low, but intensity high. Different with that lamp. Yeah. Contrary, the lamp is have the low intensity but high luminous flux.
Maybe the wavelength is more thicker. Maybe.
Wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah, higher.
Higher.
Okay. Yeah. Light intensity is essentially the brightness of light, but the greater light intensity, the more energy. So the laser pointer have the more energy than the lamp. The energy, yeah. Of course, it's related with the wavelength, frequency, different wavelength. Higher frequency means lower wavelength. In contrast, lower frequency have higher wavelength, longer wavelength. Yeah. Light intensity is the rate of which the energy from the light is received at the unit of surface. The laser pointer, the surface is small, but this group, the surface, bigger, much bigger than laser pointer. Only one point for the laser pointer. The surface is just the point, dot, like that. It means that the intensity of that surface is high. Okay? Different wavelengths of light have different level of energy. Yeah, correct. Hue. Yeah, related with the wavelength. And how to measure the light intensity? Yeah, because the light intensity means how much energy. Yeah, on the surface. So the luminous intensity or its candela value indicates how intensively the light is emitted at a certain surface. The more focused the light is emitted, the more intense it is. So we can see the diagram shows two lamps with the same luminous flux, same, but different intensity. Which one have the higher intensity? Left side or right side?
Right side.
Right side. Yeah, because different angle here. The surface for this lamp is smaller than the left side. Okay. The luminous intensity of the lamp with the smaller beam angle is higher than that of the lamp with the wider beam angle. So the intensity of this lamp will be higher than left side. Okay, that's why same lamp but different luminous flux. Yeah, the weightage is maybe same, but the intensity also may be different. Yeah, based on the beam angle. here. The angle at which the light is emitted by the lamp. Yeah, this is the luminance or lux. We can count the illuminance or lux, yeah, with this equation. Luminous flux per area. Yeah, so it will be determine the lux of the light source. Depend on the area. The bigger the area, so the lux will be smaller. Okay? Lux provides information about the illuminance, and it is a measure of how brightness with which an area is illuminated. That's why we have to determine how many lamps to make the different area of room may become brighter. Yeah, the standard. And Kurnia, you're always late.
I'm sorry for today. I have to take my sister to school.
Huh? School?
Yeah, I need to take my sisters to school.
Why you?
Because the one that usually takes them is absolutely free.
Where's your sister's school?
So the first one is at Sangrila, and the other one is at Estana Saleh.
How old your sister?
So the
Sisters?
Sisters, yeah.
Okay. What grade?
What? Sorry?
Grade. Okay. This one of that's a lux meter measure. We already discussed about this. I will finish my class because I have an invitation from Vice Rector. So yeah, you will share our discussion to Kurnia. Okay, this one is lux meter. We have one. I don't know how many lux meter we have in ergonomy laboratory. Yeah, because the ergonomic laboratory, they sometimes measure the light and then make sure that the brightness of the room, yeah, make the worker comfortable or not. Yeah. Okay, that's the discussion about the photometric. Only that. Only 14 slides. I have finished. Don't be late because I always on time. I try to be on time every